Now I'm here, and you know what time it is, don't you?
Wild card, bitches! Yeah!
Yes, it's time for the wild card. Fucking crazy show.
Glory.
What the world? Hello, Bumpy, and thank you for stopping by, everybody, to Massachusetts. Thomas Metal 75 channel of YouTube. This is your Massachusetts Beer Reviews and Company's Wild Card Wednesday for your 11th of June, 2025. Only admittance fee around here on this program is a beverage. By beverage, please bring a beer, wine, spirit, or really any adult beverage. And let's have some good old-fashioned fun, as the name of the game. Please be delicious and do not you douche. Keep it nice and fun and keep the camaraderie alive. Let's do it. We're going to do that whole program and the fun and camaraderie with these fine people from the YouTube community of beer. That guy right there, great state of New Hampshire's own Bumpy Isms. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers.
And to his right, great state of New Jersey, co-host of the Wild Card Wednesday and host of YouTube's channel, Alex the Beer Master. And we got from Albany, New York, keep it funky beer and dank reviews. There he is, Jordan.
Hell yeah.
And from the great state of Oregon, the nose of knowledge, the home brewer of the Bubble Gut craft beer, beer man himself.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I haven't heard from him in a while, the baseball beer guy.
Oh, yeah. And from the great state of Rhode Island, Tanner of the East Coast East Coast LQ, could I say? LQ Reviews. LQ is for liquor. And this is your host, Thomas Metal 75, for your Massachusetts. The name says tequila reviews today. So we're going to do a tequila, but we'll get to that. And we'll explain the program a little bit if anybody does not know how this works and hasn't been here before. We go around each panelist 4 different times in different rounds. First round is going to be your presentation and pouring of whatever beer, wine, and spirit you're going to be bringing this evening. Second round will be the review round. Start reviewing your product, your beer, wine, or spirit, or adult beverage. Then on round 3, that is going to be your final thoughts and grades and letters. However you conclude your own reviews is how you shall give the ratings and the final thoughts. And round 4 is definitely the round that we like to call the YouTube round, where you all get a chance to talk about your YouTube channels. Let us know what you do, what's going on the channel, and you would like to shout out anybody from the YouTube platform you'd like to have the viewers take notice of. Do it then. So, without further ado, let's go around the table, starting with Bumpyism, since he came in first for his presentation of the beer, wine, or spirit.
Mr. Bumpy.
Finally came in first. All right. And it's Rabbit Wednesday. Yay. So I got the rabbit hole. High Gold, Kentucky Straight Bourbon Whiskey, High Rye Double Malt, 95 proof, making it 47.5 ABV. It says it is 70% corn, 25% malted rye, and 5% malted barley. Never chill filtered. Founder whiskey maker's name is something I can't read. Looks like it says Jamaica. I don't know. Can't really read that. Says High Gold, matured in handmade wood-fired, toasted in charred American oak casks. That's the bottle of a rabbit going into a hole. Wood cork and wood top. Wood cork. Yes, it's cork. Real cork. All right. And we poured it already. So cheers. That's what it looks like in the glass. Nice, just like it does in the bottle.
Yeah.
Rich color to it.
Cool.
Very good. All right. Bumpy isms, everybody. Let's see what Alex is. We're looking
I was
at
looking at something because I went live yesterday. I went live on Friday to try to go live on my Facebook. It let me go live on my Facebook, but it didn't show that it was on the. It didn't show the world thing. It only showed it was like locked. So, and so I'm hoping that was just an issue that Facebook was having on Friday. I hope, because I'm looking at Eric's stuff, and that's what I like to see. The world, not freaking. Okay, never mind. You know what I'm saying, but I think Eric does. But what we got here today is Spinback Brewing Prime, and it is a India Pale Ale. Never had this one. never had this one. Found it. Never had this beer called Prime. Had Finback. Obviously, we've seen it in the past.
Premium.
That's what I meant. Not Prime. Brain fart. Premium. Never had this one before. And had Finback, but never had this. So it's an India Pale Ale. And obviously, it's a premium India Pale Ale. So, yeah, let's get into the. Hoping it's good, but we'll see. All right, smells good. Here. See. Shall we? Getting crazy. Okay. That's what that looks like, and we'll get into the taste and smell next time around. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Alex. We got Beer Man busy in the brewery currently.
Yeah.
Spike.
I gotta get my beers. All right. Let's get it in here. No, let's do that one. I like this one better. Okay. So I got one from Human People. Out of Seattle, Washington. And it's a collaboration with TR Beer Company. Never heard of them. Touching my soul. 12/14/25 is one of those cans called Heavy Connection. It's a collaboration with the brewers of Taproom Beer Company. Coffee from Outer Dark. I don't know what the fuck. Oat breakfast brown ale is what this is, with the coffee and hazelnut.
Oh man,
And 5.5%.
that sounds so good.
All right.
I'm not a huge hazelnut guy, but I'm trying to learn to like it.
Yeah, as long as it's not like overpowering.
Yeah. It smells good. Yeah. Nice dark khaki head. Looks great. Smells appropriate. It doesn't smell too overwhelming. So hopefully that's good. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, Beer Man. go to East
Mr.
Coast LP for another beer in the fridge, it looks like.
Try it.
That's really good.
Ooh,
You're
okay.
gonna like that.
And you're muted.
Don't hear you, Tanner.
He's working on it, people.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
getting too much shit.
Hello, is there an echo now? It was Tanner the whole time.
Hello?
Was it?
Hello?
Hello.
I hear it fine right now.
Let's try again. Does this come up
All right.
now? It does.
That was stupid. Okay, you guys can hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
We can hear you
All right, we
finally.
have Trillium, Culture Club, American Wild Ale,
That's one of my favorite wild ales. That's really good.
and it's 6.1%. It's 11.2 ounce bottle. That's at the Canton location. Pour it into our Fox Farm teacup glass or tulip glass.
Yeah.
Right. Nice golden color. Good clarity through it. A little bit of a haze. Very lots of effervescent. Very bubbly. Got a nice fat head on top. Bone white head. Holding some good retention. Looks good. See what that's about next time around. Cheers.
Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Jordan.
Smells good.
We've got light cone Pilsner with Grim coming at 5%. This was canned on April 21st.
Yes.
Oh,
Who's dropping their dinner? You gotta zoom in. Whoa! Someone's doing the laundry.
What's that, a Bud Light?
I thought
no,
it was laundry.
way better than Bud Light. Grim.
Nice.
Don't beat the beer up too much there. Come
No, I
on.
was getting the bubbles up. Got a nice color.
You. No.
thought he was playing Minecraft for a second.
Mine.
It's
Oh.
got a nice golden straw yellow color. Cheers.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheerio. There he goes. Beating up his, I was gonna say beating up his stepchild. That didn't sound right.
Keep it up, Mr. Eric. You're a saint.
Let's not keep up beating stepchild.
No, I don't want to do that, but you're a joke.
Holy shit. Well, I'm not drinking a margarita or anything like that, but it kind of feels like tequila weather finally now that it's summertime. Haven't had one super recently, no. And their website doesn't have this information, but I can find more on the product here. It was available when I bought it. I believe I went to Total Wine, and I think it was $54.99. So a pretty good deal for a Santa Fino 110 Blanco tequila from the minds or from collaborations of Sammy Hagar and Guy Fieri of the Santa Fino brand. At distillery nom number 1107, and as one can tell by the name, 110 Blanco is a 110 proof Blanco tequila at 55 ABV percentage. And according to Tequila Matchmaker, the Untapped of tequila, by the way, it is from Jalisco and Mexico, using stone and brick ovens. They're doing a roller mill for your extraction of this agave, using deep well water and fermentation gets done in stainless steel tanks, 100% agave. The fermentation is done without the agave fibers in closed fermentation tanks, 2 times distilled in stainless/copper hybrid stills. And about the information there. Apparently won an Agavos Awards double gold in 2025. I have not heard of said competition. All right. So here's the tequila in a Spiegelau whiskey. It's got a nice silvery color to it. Does look like it's got some legs that are forming. I don't know if you're going to be able to see those. There you go, a little bit. We'll come back around for the tasting of the Santa Fino 110 Blanco. So, cheerios, or should I say salud? Until then. All right, everybody knows what time it is. It is time for round 2. Bumpy's got a rabbit hole bourbon, and
Round 2, fight.
Floor is yours.
Yeah. I get a little bit of like it's like a slight kind of caramel. There's a bit of, I'd say like a little bit of like an apple type note. Some vanilla cordial, like the cherry cordial with that the white creamy sauce that.
Oh yeah,
the sugar stuff that some of them have the gross ones. It's like the Cadbury egg filling with a little bit, like a little hint of cherry. It does have a kind of spicy note to it, maybe a little bit of cinnamon. And I would say like almost like a waxy chocolate, like a Tootsie Roll. All right. Cheers.
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 Cheers, Bobby.
All right.
It's heaty. It definitely burns if you have any cuts in your mouth or a little blister from eating too hot of a pizza earlier. You can feel it. Yeah, quite a bit of rye spice to it. Seems to have a little bit of a thinner body. I'd say like kind of a thinner medium body feel. Long lasting, just rye spice burn. It's hard to get past that spice, but I'd say it still has a little bit of like a slight cherry note to it. Touch of that like Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll.
Tootsie Roll. Waxy chocolate. Very light chocolate. It kind of starts to dive into the maybe like a honey or like a so a little bit like honeycomb cereal to like a waffle cone type thing going on. It's very, very slightly though. Not a ton of sweetness to this one on the palate. Quite heaty though for a 95 proof. I'll come up with a score later on. I got it on sale too. It was like $3 off, so I only paid $44 for it.
There you go. Value.
Oh,
Nice.
All right.
Nice. Cheers, Bumpy.
Cheers. Let's go over to Alex for the
Cheers,
pinback
Louis.
review.
So I've never had this one before. Spin back. What is it called again? Premium. Prime time. Premium. I've never had this before at all. And that is looking delicious. I did check the date, and it is well, there's no date on this can, but there was a date on the other cans. But I'm not gonna look for that. I think it was the 2025, obviously, but I think it was like the third or fourth month. But it doesn't smell bad, so that's good. So that looks delicious, juicy as anything. One finger head, looks hazy as anything, like a yellow, delicious IPA, like it should be in New England. It's a little bit darker. Yeah, I want it to be brighter. That is what it is. But let's give it a smell. That smells good. That smells dank. That smells hoppy. Wow. Do I smell sweetness? No, not at the moment. Oh, that is smelling good. Let's get into the taste, shall we? I'm trying to find other palates, other dankness smells, but that's what I'm smelling. Yeah, let's get into the taste.
Cheers.
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 See what this tastes like. Oh wow, that is nice. Nice after a couple months. I don't want to be bad, but it's not. I always get nervous about these older beers.
You said old. You said it was an older canning.
Yeah, but I think it was between March and April and May. So I'm thinking it's not like 7 or 8 months old. It's not fake. I'll have to find the other can and check a look. But I think it was a 3rd or 4th month. But yeah, now feel a little bit of sweetness, a little bit of dryness. There's a little bit of hoppiness. There might be a slight alcohol in there, but it is good. It is tasty. I think Finback has done a great job on these beers. I haven't had a Finback in months.
Are you sure?
Yeah, well, because if you go back to my Instagram and Facebook, yeah, there has been a lot of Finbacks, but I haven't gotten any since yesterday.
So not sure.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Woo!
No, I am sure. I've never had a Finback in quite some time. I've looked at all my beers and I've not seen this Finback on my channel, on my Instagram, other than other Finback beers.
Bullshit.
Hell yeah. Bullshit. Bullshit. Yeah. I love it. Yeah, it's crushable, but not so crushable. It does have a good flavor, though. I'm really enjoying it. It has a unique taste in the background, but it's kind of hard to explain a little bit. I think it's hops. No hop burn. Wow. That is tasty. I mean, again, Finback, I'm so happy I have Finback around here because I hope to go to the brewery sometime in the future with all my peeps, you and Jordan and all that. Maybe get some stouts. I don't know. But
they make good stout.
Yeah, I think you told me there's banana ones, and I gotta find that as well. I haven't seen it yet. And I think it's in a bottle or a can. I don't remember what you showed me.
In
the can, awesome. Yeah, because I'm always putting down these freaking things. But yeah, it's tasty, it's delicious. Don't want to go into rant and rage because I go on my soapbox of loving other beers or wanting to try other beers. But yeah, that is good. That is good for a couple months, and I thought it was going to be nasty because we've dealt with this. No, it's not the brewery. It's just it's not my fault either. I don't look at these dates sometimes, but now I do though. So yeah. Oh wow. Okay. I'm feeling a little bit warmness in the throat. Let me see what the ABV is on this. I think the last time I looked at this was, where is it? Oh wow, good flavor. Oh, where is the ABV? Okay, here we go. 7.6. No wonder why it's a little warming in the throat, which I love. I love my strong beers. So yeah, I know that's not a full Alex Beermaster strong beer, but it's close enough. But try to get this if you can. I know Mr. Jordan can. I think that Mr. Eric, I'm not sure, or Tanner. I think they can get it too, but I know Jordan can. So if you can get this, please do try it. Let me know what you think. Cheers. Appreciate yours. And I'll give you a rating next time around.
Thanks. We're on to Oregon's Beerman. Here we go.
Oh, I hope I'm not echoing. So,
I have no idea. Let's just keep going and have a good time.
yeah. Let me. I gotta adjust my palate now. Okay, on the nose, we saw it. That's what it looks like. Hazelnut coffee. So it was a coffee company. They were saying their coffee's from Outer Dark. I don't know who that is, but probably someone local. And then with Taproom Beer Company. So, all right. On the nose, you're definitely getting a nutty hazelnut. The coffee's coming through nicely.
Forgot nosers.
Kind of a sweet, almost like there might be lactose in this. It's got kind of a sweetened, a level of sweetness that's coming through with that hazelnut. Coffee's more of a medium roast. Smells like fresh morning coffee. Just nice. You wake up and then you smell the coffee dripping. Yeah, it's got that nice thing. And then with that hazelnut, it's almost like they're adding with the sweetness in the hazelnut. It's like they're adding hazelnut creamer or something to it.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely a morning brown for sure. Dessert brown or whatever the hell they're trying.
Morning browns are the best.
All right, let's drink it. Cheers.
Cheers. Please be delicious. It should be. It's a coffee beer.
That's really not bad. That's not bad. It would have been really good with actually some maple.
Oh yeah, maple stouts.
To be honest, it's definitely it's like a coffee brown, or like a coffee porter or something like that. But more on the brown side, of course. It's lighter. It feels like a brown. It's kind of dry, really dry, and light in the finish. In the front, it's a little heavier, so it's more like medium light body and kind of medium light mouthfeel. As far as density goes or softness, it's kind of soft. It's not too fizzy, but it's got enough fizz in it to kind of lift the flavors up onto your palate and feel it in the right places. And it's really nice. There's a lot of roast in this, a lot of good roast, little chocolate, little heavy chocolate, actually, more of like a semi-sweet chocolate, pushing kind of a dark chocolate kind of thing going on with that hazelnut nuttiness. It's nice. I like that. And then that drying, it kind of clenches your tongue to your gums when you talk. It's so dry. You're like, yeah, you got to have something to kind of wetten it up. But what 5.5 doesn't it feels more like a 6, to be honest.
Wow.
It's got a little more feel to it as far as density, just overall like feel. The ABV feels heavier, but the finish is nice. I think I like the finish because the finish kind of drops off anything that I'm not too totally keen on, like hazelnut. So it's kind of like it gives you a little jump of it and then it pushes off, and it's really nice. I like it when beers do that. So you're not getting too much of like something. It's not overwhelming. It's just perfectly touched with hazelnut and perfectly touched with coffee and chocolate. So
I love hazelnut.
very nice beer here, man. This is really good. Cheers.
Hazelnut, that's a good beer. I never had
Yes,
that.
Alex.
I never had that beer, but I've had hazelnut beers from Founders, and they were good. So,
Yeah, it's good.
appreciate you, beer man. Cheers.
Raspberry. Raspberry.
Yes, is brought to you by Alex the Beer Master. There you go.
You're Saint
Yes,
Aaron.
yes, today has been brought to you by
Santa, anybody home?
Right.
It's up to you.
So I have my probably warm now. I'm just kidding. Culture Club American Wild Ale, and I tried to go on Trillium's website, and it just says the same thing. There's really no description. But yeah, 6.1%. Still very bubbly. It's pretty good. Nice golden color. A little bit of a lacing. Nose.
It's an awesome wild ale right there.
Nosers.
I get a lot of like a lot of citrus, like a lemon, grapefruit. Maybe like a little bit of like some pepper. That slight funky kind of grass, kind of hay, floral like aroma. It smells really good. It's got a nice like acidity to it, like a nice tart acidity. So it's like sweet and tart. Smells really nice. A little bready, biscuity. Let's try it out. Cheers.
Cheers, and please be delicious.
Cheers. Cheers, Ted.
It's fantastic.
I didn't hear
I
you.
haven't done any
Did you
creamy.
have to Italy?
It's not gonna be creamy.
It's got a really nice body. It's not as prickly and crispy as I thought it would be, but it's got like a really nice kind of like barnyard hay kind of mouthfeel. Like you can kind of get like it's this like big like floral mouthfeel. I guess a good word would be like grassy. But yeah, there's a really nice sweetness, sweet like lemony, citrusy flavor up front. Maybe almost like a little appley, maybe like a little bit of like an apple note. Finish is a little dry, slightly tart. You'd actually expect it to be a little bit more acidic considering the nose. But 6.1%, super crushable. I mean, they sell these in small bottles. That kind of sucks because you could totally put back a good amount of this pretty fast.
I buy a case of that. I love that wild ale.
I drink a couple bottles of these. They're small too, 11.2s. What are these? 330s? 330 mil.
They're funky.
Yeah, this is good.
Legit.
Like I said, kind of wish it was a little bit more crispy, but overall the flavor is really, really good. I also think it's not as cold. I kind of let it sit out for a little bit, and also I only threw it in my mini fridge maybe a couple hours ago. I've only been home for.
I had that ice cold, like real cold.
Yeah, I think probably needs to be colder. It's still really good though. I mean, like I said, warmed up, a little bit warmer. I think it's got a little bit more of that floral kind of flowery kind of aspect to it. I'll sit and sip on this. So far, I really like the spontaneous ales or wild ales, whatever you want to call them, sour ales that Trillium does. So I'll give you a number on this. Probably going to give it a good score. I think this is the first time I've had this one too. So cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
A little bit less.
So we got light cone pilsner from Grimm. Got a nice golden straw yellow color. Oh, it's nice and bready. Baked bread. Bread crust. Nice malt bill. A little toasty. Cheers.
Cheers, dude.
Please be delicious.
This is perfect for that because it's really hot out. Super clean. Look at the clarity.
Oh, it's nice, clean.
Nice toasted bread. Little caramel sweetness, but I'm fine with that. Nice little subtle pine resin. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers, man.
Here's Jordan.
Cheers
Oh,
with rim. Rim. All right. Let's change gears a little bit and talk about a Blanco tequila from Santa Fina with Guy Fieri and Sammy Hagar. Yeah, they're 110 Blanco tequila, 55% ABV. For whatever reasoning, it's not listed on their website, and I can't figure out a reasoning why that is. Maybe it's because it is a nationwide product when you find it, but I don't think they're sold that at a majority of liquor stores. I found this at a Total Wine, and I believe it was $54.99. So for a higher proof Blanco tequila, I thought that was a pretty fantastic deal. So I had to pick that up. This was several months ago.
I'll have to look for that.
And yeah, we talked about the product itself and how it's made. So let's go into the tasting. I'm going to put together some numbers later, as you normally will see on my channel and a lot of our other channels here on YouTube from the panelists here. When we review any kind of a spirit, we'll do that 6-point rating scale. I will explain that later. If you guys forgot how that works, I don't know if I can show you the legs. I'm going to try.
It looks delicious, I can tell you that, Mr. Eric.
Yeah, there's a little bit going down the glass. Maybe you can kind of see him right there. Sort of, kind of, maybe.
Kind of see it, yeah.
Clear spirit, but there's a lot of legs and the nice pearls, those dots of the spirit all over the glass there. Slowly to move down the. Oh, it's moving. Actually, it's moving fairly quickly for what it is, but they are nice, strong-looking legs. A silvery-looking color to the tequila, as one would expect from the Blanco. Unaged. And the nosing here, it's got a very earthy type aroma. There's a natural sweetness from the agave. They don't use any additives in Santa Fina tequilas. I'm getting a lot of citrusy notes in this one. Yeah, I'm definitely getting a citrusy note. I'm definitely getting some kind of grapefruit and some limey notes to it. There's definitely a peppery note to it. Maybe there may be a touch of an olive brininess, but not too much of that. Definitely getting a minty, like a wintergreen kind of note to it.
Wintergreen, interesting.
Yeah, you can get a lot of mints and some black licorice anise type notes from tequilas. Definitely, this one's no exception on that. It's kind of a I don't say stereotypical nose, but those are common nose or aromas you'll get. Definitely earthy overall. And what else can I say? Yeah, there's a little bit of alcohol, but I would say for 55% ABV, that's 110 proof. You can really stick the nostrils in there and get a good smell of it. So very natural sweetness smelling. Nothing off-putting, not the greatest smell in the known universe.
Love
But
my sweet
very,
smell.
very, very nice. Not harsh at all. Let's give it a taste.
Shall we? Cheers.
Salute.
Eric, we should do a tequila review one day.
I would be down for that. I think I would. Okay, now I'm getting some baking spices. I'm getting definitely a cinnamon note and a peppery note. I am getting a little bit of that briny note there. Again, like an olive brine when you get the olives in the olive juice. There's a minerality to that. I'm getting the earthy mineral notes. Definitely there's a citrusy kind of a sweetness to it. It's not overpowering at all. It's very natural. It doesn't taste like artificial sweeteners or any added sugars to the tequila. It's not super warm, honestly. Let me take another sip. Knowing in the back of my mind it's a 110 proof.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well.
It's not a super heaty or really hot tequila until the finish, where you really get those notes. And that's where all like a lot of the minty flavors is coming out in the finish. A lot of minty, cooling, wintergreen kind of notes to it. Some water there.
Hell yeah.
That really brings out some of the more minty notes. Let me take one more sip of this. Yeah, it's really nice. I don't know if I would necessarily recommend. Oh, I mean, it is a higher proof Blanco, so be careful. But regardless of that fact, just with the flavors alone, I think that briny, earthy note may be a little bit challenging for some people or people that are novices coming into tequila. It may not be as naturally sweet, or it may not have that natural sweet thing that you might associate with brands that put it in there. So, anyways, the body of that tequila, maybe no sip. The body of the tequila is there is a little bit of it. There is, I don't know if it's creamy, but there is an oily viscosity to it. I would say it's a medium, towards the medium plus on the body. There's a really nice, crisp, fresh flavor to this tequila. Very delicious stuff. And I do love how the citrus melds into the mint and the black peppery notes. And everything's got this nice earthy blanket kind of over it. So nice stuff at $55. If you do see it at a Total Wine and you're curious about higher proof Blanco tequilas, great one to start with a price. Holy yeah! So the Red Rocker, Sammy Haga, and of the Food Network guy, Pierre. Good job being celebrities and making tequila that does not suck. Really. Anyways, I'm going to get over to round 3, starting with bumpyisms. We can talk about final thoughts and grades on the different beers and spirits we brought this evening, and I'll be back. Hopefully, I'll have all my numbers ready to go, and we'll give it a score out of 100. The 110 Blanco.
Blanco. It's called Blanco, right?
Yeah, Blanco stands for white in stands. It translates to white in Spanish. And Blancos are typically unaged tequilas. However, I do believe legally it's either 45 or 60 days they can be legally aged for, but typically they are. All right, round 3. We'll start back up again with Bumpy and the Rabbit Hole whiskey.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, the rabbit hole high gold. Overall, I mean, I like the bottle. It looks nice. The cork's nice. The stickers definitely don't want to hold them. They're just kind of coming right off. So poor labeling, but the label does look nice if it's stuck on there well. It's even textured. That's all good. Aromas not too bad. Flavors a little lackluster. It's a little too just one way with the rye spice. Kind of interrupts anything else. It doesn't quite get to some of the sweeter notes that I do enjoy out of different bourbons and whiskeys. I would land this one. I'd say it's good, and I would put it at like out of 100 score. I'd give it like a 78.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
Will I buy this one again? Probably not. I think I can find other rye whiskeys and stuff that I enjoy that are in the same ballpark as price, and enjoy them a bit more, like the Michter's or something, So, cheers.
Nice. Thanks, Bumpy.
Cheers, bro.
Before I do that, let's go back over to the beer master himself, Alex.
Well,
Final thoughts. Let's see how concise
this
you can make it.
is very good. I had a little burn to it too, which I like. meaning it's still delicious no matter what. It's there's a slight mouthfeel that I like a creamy mouthfeel. Let me rephrase that. Soft mouthfeel. Because it's not, there might be oat cream. I don't think it is. So, I don't know. I don't think it's oat cream, but I think it just has a nice mouthfeel. It has nothing to do with cream. What I'm talking about. So it's good. I'm really enjoying this. I'm very happy I got this. Again, I always hunt down the Finback stuff. Finback, other half. I haven't had any equilibrium in a while. Hoping to get back to that too. Stuff like that. But these deals have been heavy. Other half Finback, whatever. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna give this. What it stands, what I'm tasting, loving it. It doesn't taste like twisted tea, in a sense, not twisted tea. Lipton tea. Twisted tea would be freaking alcohol. Lipton tea does not. It does not taste like that. Meaning, it doesn't taste like cardboard. It doesn't taste like disgusting. It tastes like it should be. Because again, it's only a couple months old. It's not too bad. So I'm gonna give this beer. I hate it when I have to do this. $85. Good stuff. 85. I know you love your 90s and 100s. I haven't done any 100s in a while, but I've done some 90s. But this is 85. 86. I'll give it an 86. 86. 86. Good stuff. If you can get it, please do. I know that Mr. Jordan can get it. You peeps probably can get it, but I know definitely Andre Jordan. So yeah, appreciate you. Try to get this. Whoever else can't get it, if you can get it, try to get it. Cheers, everybody. But it's New York. That's why everybody can get it. I mean, people can get that. Oh my God.
Other stuff besides that. Yeah, maybe.
Oh yeah, I give you a Sprite. I'm gonna try to find other stuff from Finback and other beers. Yes, I'm always playing Colombo. You know that. Appreciate you.
Oh, this just in. Beer community bans the word Colombo.
Keep it up. You're a saint.
Yeah.
All right, beer man.
Oh man, that's it. Feet were hurting. Okay. Yeah, I like this. It's good. I like the balance of the flavors. I like how it dries off in the finish pretty quick enough. Still lets you kind of taste what you need. The aromas were nice. The ABV felt a lot higher. Finish was good. Body, mouthfeel, everything was on point. The flavors weren't totally crazy. They like I said was balanced. Everything was really moderate, but still there. Still gave you that kind of brown ale that you're looking for, but with some adjuncts. Yeah, not bad. I'd give it like a 4.3 out of 5.
Ooh.
I was actually really liking this.
I
So
love
Nice.
brown. I'd be all over that.
like
Now, how
top,
many bottles do you have of that, Mr. Beerman?
bottom excellent. Let's put it that way. Huh?
How many bottles do you have, Mr. Beerman?
I only bought one.
Oh,
Single.
that sucks. You're supposed to be the beer master and drink a lot of beer of that. Just
A
have fun.
moderate amount. No.
But no, I'm just having fun with you, Beerman. Because for some reason, I think you always buy a pack or a kit or a pack. Yeah, I don't know why.
No, I
think
always buy a can for the
Okay.
show.
just in case you don't like it, I get your spray.
Nice.
Appreciate
There you
you,
go.
man.
Cheers.
Cheers, brother.
All right. Let's go over to Tanner again and talk about that wild
Tanner.
thoughts and ratings.
Yes, legendary Tanner.
All right.
Sounds
So,
good.
I was looking at the Plan B halftime website.
Oh, dude.
Do they
Zombie
shoot
is
Rhode
awesome.
Island? Probably not. That'd be
It's
cool.
worth it. Their wild ales are world class.
Yeah, I want to see if they ship to Rhode Island. That'd be cool. So yeah, this Culture Club, this is like super drinkable for 6.1. It's actually very dangerous. I could see this being like a champagne style beer. Like you could have like a party with this beer, and people would get freaking trashed.
Of course.
So this shit drinks super easy. It's not super filling at all either. It's like very crushable. Like it's very champagne.
Most wild ales are like that.
I'm gonna give it like a 95. I really like the nose. I actually like the nose better than the palate, to be completely honest. But it's wicked good. Like I said, 6.1. This is totally something that if they made big bottles of this, you could put back 2 big bottles of this with like a few people, wicked easily. So
Very
yeah,
good.
95. I like this. Cheers, guys.
Cheers. Right on.
Hell yeah.
The funky game is
Hell yeah.
the best.
I want to see this glass. Pull it up. Woo! Look at that.
Oh yeah.
No
Got
blue.
that right.
Banging. All right. Eva Funky, you had an interesting Pilsner.
Oh yeah. Light cone from the grill. It's crisp. It's clean. It's really refreshing because it's really hot outside. Perfect. You give this 100.
I had a boy out spin Mr. 100.
Cheers.
Cheers.
I am I'm finishing up some overall tasting notes on my tequila. Let's see, mixed with earthy notes. I'll figure out how to say this when I do it. Okay. Anyways, again, I am drinking this evening the Santafino 110 Blanco Tequila, 110 proof, 55% ABV. Collaboration Santafino is of Guy Fieri and Sammy Hagar, which used to do the Cabo Wabo brand until he sold that. And as far as I understand, they got the same master distiller to do Santafino that did the original distillation as master distiller for for the Cabo Wabo back in, when was it, the early 90s or mid 90s when Sammy Hagar started that brand. So good on them on that one. Okay, so really quickly, when I do spirit reviews, I like to use that 6-point rating scale to round out to your 100 points that our buddy over here, Tanner, at the East Coast LQ Reviews came up with, and I think it keeps you kind of honest, pretty honest, honestly. Pretty honest, honestly. There you go. When you're doing these reviews. So 8, or should I say 10 points total goes to the looks and aesthetics of the whole product, including the bottling and the liquid. Another overall 10 points can go to value and aroma, taste, mouthfeel, finish. All aroma, taste, mouthfeel, finish. Yeah. They all get up to 20 points, round out to 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did that right. Yep. Okay. So overall, I give Santafino 110 Blanco an 8 out of 10. I was going to give it a 7 out of 10, but you know what? The bottling is very unique. I didn't even show you the bottle top there. It's a wooden top. It says Santo, and it is a synthetic cork, which I end up liking those better because they won't disintegrate over time.
And they won't rot away like other. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they got their traditional cross-looking logoing on it. So yeah, it's got to be an 8 out of 10. You can, if you know anything about tequila, when you're walking down the tequila aisle, you'll know this shape and recognize it's Santo. 8 out of 10. And aromas, taste, mouthfeel, and finish, I gave a straight 18 to everything else. This in general, like I said, well, and then the value, I'm going to give a 9 out of 10 because for $54.99 that I paid for it when I bought it, that's a fantastic deal for a high tequila. I think it's a good deal. Very good deal. So overall, the Santafino 110 Blanco is going to get an 89 out of 100. And that, I try not because, you know what, let me rephrase that. I don't buy mostly try to buy celebrity brands of spirits in general, especially when it comes to tequilas and stuff, because they're usually come across as inferior products that they have to pump a bunch of stuff into it to make it taste a certain way. Whereas if you mature the agaves in the ground and you harvest them and you do the process correctly, like Sammy and guy Fieri has done here, you don't have to do extra stuff to the tequila. My favorite part of this overall, I write the natural sweetness rules, and that light brine mixed with the earthy notes are really nice together. I really like this black pepper that fades into that minty wintergreen note. There's a little bit of warming in the back end. That is the finishing notes. I like this medium body, oily viscosity to it, and overall this natural sweetness to it. You're getting grapefruit citrus, a little bit of lime, minerality, and this like slight oily or olive briny note. I'm trying to imagine in like Belgian beers, or kind of like maybe what Tanner was drinking, you can get funkier notes, especially depending on in tequilas, depending on the yeast strain and depending on how they're doing the fermentation. A lot of time when they do open tank fermentations in tequilas, when you start to get really nice funkier notes. So if you like beers, maybe tequila. I mean, some whiskey, obviously, right? But if you like the funkier kind of beers or Belgian-y beers, maybe there might be something to appreciate from a tequila night.
Good to know.
Nice, dude.
Good to know. Yeah. Bring some
Yeah.
samples when we do a little meetup in September. Stay tuned for that, everybody.
I'm down.
Yeah.
All right. There's my spiel. It's nice to be back when I'm doing something on a Wednesday musically.
It's
And
nice to see you
I
back, Mr. Eric. It's nice to see you back too, buddy.
all right, let's go to the YouTube round.
The euthanized round?
Cheers. Woo. All right, so everybody here, as one would know if you've been around my channel and a lot of these other guys' channel, they all got a channel on YouTube. It's called Bumpyisms. It's called Alex the Beermaster, Beerman, East Coast LQ Reviews, and Keep It Funky Beer and Dank Reviews. And I'm Thomas Metal 75. Give everybody a like and a subscription. Hit the notification bell when you do it. Hit that subscribe button so you'll know when there's any changes, updates to our channels, including you'll be notified if we go live on any of our channels like this. So, without further ado, let's go over to Bumpyism so he can tell you about what's going on in his channel and if there's anybody on the YouTube platform he thinks would be worthy of you to watch. So, Bumpy, have at it.
All right. Well, I'm not going to give Beerman a chance. You know, we'll just shout out that Squatchy Brew dude, Beer Visit.
I was watching him the other day.
Yeah, he does a good job going out visiting different locales and different states, and even throws in some pizza reviews once in a while. Those are always fun. I enjoy watching those.
Yeah.
So yeah, check out Squatchy. On my channel, I get my beer reviews. I put 3 out a week if I can. Right now, I got them going out on Wednesdays, Fridays, Sundays. Frozen pizza reviews going out on Tuesdays, and I get some shorts going as well. Sometimes with the dogs I have, and sometimes some dart stuff. So yeah, that's that. All my videos besides the shorts are just kind of random. If something happens, I'll just sort of short out at any time. All the videos, though, the full length videos, I try to put them out by 11 a.m. Eastern. Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, puppy.
Appreciate you, Bumpy. Don't forget that. You're a saint.
Ooh, I'm muted. Thanks, Bumpyisms, right from the bottom. Hey, what you got going on, Alex? Let us know.
Well, obviously, Friday I do come have beer with Alex around 8 o'clock. Monday, hoping to do some maybe I'll do some live streams on Monday, but I don't think I'll be drinking any beer. Maybe we'll see, but definitely, obviously Wednesday will be the Eric thing because that's Eric's here now. And then Thursday is Alex friends around 10 o'clock, 10:30, but decided to do it again. And then obviously, my usual walking streams or member only stuff or whatever I feel like having. But most of the stuff that I put up is normally just all of our peeps. But there is some members only stuff. But like I always say, me and Mr. Tanner might be doing some members only stuff too sometime in the future. And whoever else wants to join, Bumpy, whatever, because you're all my peeps. So hoping we'll be doing that. Sauces, foods, whatever. I mean, food we might just put out. But the sauces I've never done on my channel, so probably put that as members only stuff. Or whatever we have never done on my channel before, we'll probably do as members only stuff. So, but yeah, food reviews will be just as regular or whatever. If I decide to do food reviews, you know the deal. So that's how that goes. And then, like I said, walking streams could be members only, but only that would just be walking streams because I don't rather do that. I would just rather just have walking streams, and then unless it's something cool and it should be members only, but everything's cool if I am doing a walking stream. So, but then other than that, check out Rick Joplin that has a YouTube channel. Check out all of our peeps that have a YouTube channel, and stay tuned for whatever it may be on our channels, please. So we'll see what happens. Appreciate you. Cheers.
Thank you, Alex.
Cheers.
Here, man.
All right. I'll just shout out a couple people first. Mr. B's Homebrew and Beer Reviews. He did one of those pinters. They're like an all-in-one, kind of like a like a Mr. B beer kit, but like better. But yeah, he did a pinter thing. Saw that. Want to see that? It's pretty cool. They look like they're kind of cool. They make beer in kind of the same amount of time as any other beer. It's just all in one little vessel. And then you pour it right out of it. It's kind of cool. Northwest Small Batch Beer Reviews. Another guy from my neck of the woods in Portland. He did a version 2 of his hazy, so we'll see how that comes out in the next little bit. Or maybe he does it, taste it at the end. I'm not sure. But there you go, Mr. Steven version 2. Steven 2 or whatever Paul calls us. As far as my shows go, I got the Tuesday show. Now it's called What the Style. And this week coming up is what was it again?
Belgian Blonde Ale.
I forgot.
I'm in Play Colombo. Hold on.
Belgian Golden Ale or Belgian Blonde.
Yeah.
Belgian Gold, Belgian Blonde. Okay, or something similar but Belgian. If you can't find something, I'm more than happy to accept something you bring. Because not everyone can find everything. Just make it close enough. That's all. And that starts at same time Beer and Cheese does. That's at 5 my time, 8 o'clock Eastern. And then today's show, this is going on after Eric's show at 6 o'clock mine, 9 o'clock Eastern. If anyone wants to join, you can. You don't have to. You can bring whatever beer you want the first time.
Exactly.
And
Thank you.
if you want to keep on coming back after the wheels spun, you get an few adjectives to go with, and you go find a beer based on that description, those words.
I got a great one for tonight.
We review it all at once, and then we guess each other's ABV, and at the end of the month, so every week has a winner. At the end of the month, someone wins. When we tally it all up, the overall winner would be, and last month was Tanner. So you get something halfway decent from me. I run out of ideas, so but there's so many things. Other than that, I'm brewing a beer soon. We're gonna be doing the Westie. I'm gonna be doing the Keep It Funky Westie. Reason I'm calling it that, well, Keep It Funky Beer Dingery is a pretty cool guy. But I forgot to give him a Westie. I sent him 2 of my Kolsch's, and I felt super bad, so I figured I would do a little tribute to him. And get him some beers out, maybe send you like 6 beers or something, and let you enjoy them, hopefully. So we'll get that out to you soon. We'll gotta brew it first though, so look out for all that. Cheers. It'll be a live brew day too, so as always. All right, I'm done. Thank you, Eric. Cheers.
Thank you. East Coast Liquor Reviews is already ready to.
Yeah, because he's already playing his
Round
music.
four.
Cheers. All
Cheers.
right. So no, I'm gonna try to upload my homebrew review tonight for my fruit bazooka.
I get what you're spraying.
So the fruit bazooka is all done. Check out the review on my channel. Also, I did the unboxing of what I got from Beer Man for winning.
Yeah.
Just check that out for recent videos. I've oh man, kind of slacking a little bit. I haven't really been putting out much content. I did go to Trillium today. That was fun.
Hell yeah.
I actually went to Widowmaker too.
Oh, sick. Oh,
They had a really good watermelon beer. It was like
Oh
a
yeah. Sounds
sour
good. to
beer,
me.
but it was kind of like hazy. It was really, it kind of tastes like Jolly Rancher, but
that'd be perfectly.
I should have got a 4-pack. But yeah,
I've had
Widowmaker is cool.
I've had that situation too. Yes.
Other than that, I got a ton of whiskey that I need to review. I'm sure there's a ton of stuff that me and Eric need to do together still. We got that Lunazul and the
Yeah, I got
1792
the last bottle
lineup.
neat, so I'm available.
The Lunazul lineup, 1792 lineup. I got to get the corkscrew to fix my balded Mon cork.
Mm.
The cork's still cracked.
I remember
Like
that.
a full
That broke
bottle.
a couple months ago, didn't it, Mr. Tanner?
Huh?
Didn't that break a couple months ago? That crack?
Yeah, probably go. Check out Just Drinking. It's a rum channel. Very rare you find strictly rum reviewers. So check out them, Just Drinking. Very cool. And let's see if there's anybody else new. I know there's a. Check out Eastwood guys and 6-2 beer reviews.
Hell yeah.
He's cool. He's actually 6-2 beer reviews has 108 subs, and he does. He's got some pretty nice thumbnails, and I've watched a couple of his reviews. He does a pretty good job, but he's like his views are kind of lower. I think he's a fairly newer channel, but yeah, definitely check him out. 6-2 beer reviews. I'll put a.
My thumbnails are okay.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Nah, they could be better.
I got a bunch of beers I got to send him. We did a trade.
This guy in my algorithm.
I hope his table has.
Yeah, he
enough
popped up
info
on
for-
my newsfeed the other day. I like when I see newer channels of people doing beer reviews. It's cool.
Yeah.
He's cool. I like it.
Check him out. I'll put his channel in the
I was
comments.
just watching him.
Cool, dude.
Very good.
Cheers.
Right.
Cheers.
Thank you. Yeah. All right. Keep out funky beer. Okay.
Right.
With Jordan.
Posted a strain review of Laffy Taffy tonight. Flower. It's West Coast from Tom expect some more strain reviews of Cheetah Pick and what's the other one? Bomb Tree Flower. Some edible reviews of some lemonade gummies. Expect some more live stream. Shout out. 93 Lumber. First smoke of the day. Cheers.
Nice.
Jordan, is 6-2 in New York? He has a bunch of Fidens reviews. Maybe
Who?
not. I don't know.
6-2.
6-2 guy?
Oh, he must have got the Burial collab because they shipped.
It's just few months ago. He had a bunch of different Fidens beers.
Did you say fight and ship, Mr.?
He went. He
Oh, he got he got beer mail courtesy of Dan. That's all.
Oh, that would make sense.
Dan
Then.
sent a beer that. All right, that's cool.
I
I didn't know that.
He took a trip to Biden last.
Oh, okay.
Okay, that's cool.
That would also make sense.
To understand.
Can't wait for September.
Yeah, we can get over that direction.
I really hope I can make it because I want to do some fightings. I've been craving for that because I've never had them.
Fighting's is cool, but do not sleep on common roots. They are bad.
Either close your eyes and just wish yourself there.
I can't wait.
Close your eyes and say, Albany,
Money don't grow on trees.
That's not
Albany,
what I
New
want,
You're
Tanner.
gonna smoke
I
a lot
wanna
of
live my life. Don't start.
It's gonna be fun to go to
open
comedy.
your eyes and you'll be at Fightins.
You don't understand, Tanner. I'm not gonna
Easy IPAs.
They make everything.
It's just something
All right.
Tanner can't understand.
No, he doesn't. He's gonna get a nugget because of it.
Unreal.
Okay. So
Unreal, Tanner. No,
Yes, unreal.
Unreal, dude.
I'm having fun, and I'm not doing anything with this, but for some reason, I asked ChatGPT about all of us. And ChatGPT says in the Beer Tube Cinematic Universe, and they trademarked the name Beer Tube Cinematic Universe. Tanner is the everyman. Beer Man is the chaos gremlin. Whoa. Alex the sensei. Keep It Funky is the surrealist cult, and Bumpy is the philosopher king of low-key excellence, wrapped in flannel, holding a tulip glass, whispering truths the yeast told him. And if you're quoting Bumpyisms, you've already gone too deep, and you're never.
Hey, what is sensei? What's that mean?
Holy shit!
What was the last part? I couldn't even hear the last part. What was the last part?
And if you're quoting Bumpyisms, you've already gone too deep, and you're never drinking a macro lager the same way again.
Eric, what is sensei?
Period. It's disgusting.
Eric, what is
And
sensei?
we are
What am I? I'm the
Beer Tube
everyman.
Cinematic
I'm just. They pretty much called me normal. I'm plain. That's fun.
You are the everyman. Wait a minute, Tanner. You let's see here. Where's your description? I got a description here.
What does sensei mean, Eric? I'm asking you something. What is sensei?
You know,
mean?
you're wise, and you pray and you think about things, right?
Like you're the beer master. That's the sense. The beer sensei.
Yeah, exactly.
Basically.
You guys are beer masters too, so you're not innocent.
Alex the beer
Oh.
said today.
Yeah, I'm the Tanner sensei. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm Tanner, the normal guy. Apparently.
Yes. I know.
Tanner's cracking a crispy boy on the side like it's a union break before clocking. You should judge some triple hopped smoothie IPA monstrosity. In
That sounds
quote,
about right.
all right, let me get into this side beer first. Takes long sip of a High Life or PBR like it's a sacred communion. Thank you, ChatGPT, for getting all this right without even knowing us. Love you. I didn't ask about me. I'll ask later. Anyway, you know what? I shout all these crazy people out, and ChatGPT.com is funny as hell. I will also shout out, let's do Jerry Fort, the beer review guy. 21 hours ago, he did Pabst Light at 4.2%.
Oh,
Check his show out. And Rod J. Beer Ventures did a beer mail, and he talks about what's going on next for his channel. So go check out all those fun-loving individuals. And I will be trying to put out some more content here and there. Not as consistently, or was I doing it consistently? That's not the word. I will start putting out some more stuff again. And Tanner and I, he's over there. Got to get together for that Luna Zool drink through. I should be available whenever. Try to do that. Yeah, I found that bottle. We'll get into that, but it wasn't even really that expensive when I found it. So I'm like, hey, wait a minute. Weren't we looking for this? That'd be cool. So, Massachusetts beer reviews, Massachusetts whiskey reviews, and tequila reviews, and obviously the beer reviews. So that's what's going on the channel. And again, another shout out to Alex the Beer Master for helping out whenever I am unavailable to help out with the channel. According to ChatGPT, you're always calm, almost monk-like, sipping in reverence.
Get that right. Anytime, Eric. Anytime, buddy.
He reviews every beer like, quote, this one's from a little family-run brewery in Vermont. Aged in brandy barrels for 9 months, fermented in wild yeast, harvested from the brewmaster's beard. Ooh. I think on that. Anyway.
Dude, I was at the store the other day. I forgot what it was. I forgot what it was, but there was literally a product. I almost took a picture of it. And it was something at the grocery store, and it said on it, delicious and creamy. And I was like, Jesus Christ, what did Alex fucking was the was Alex do?
It's telling you that you're a saint, Dan. That's why I want you to drink that.
The designer, packaging designer.
Nope.
That's not terrible.
Hell no, it's not. Oh my god, I love it.
All right, what have I missed in the chat if I haven't seen anybody? East Wind Bombs. Cheerios to you, good sir. And we got Angie. Yo, what's up? Much love to Angie. Yeah, cheers. There she is. Happy hump day. Certainly is that day. We have Leprechaun TV in the chat. What's up, Leprechaun? Thanks for everybody joining this evening. On behalf of Bumpiest Alex Beermaster. For your man, East Coast LQ Reviews. Keep it funky beer and dank reviews. There's Jordan down there. And I am Thomas Mel 75 for Massachusetts Tequila Reviews program of YouTube here. I'd like to say cheers and keep tasting those great beverages. Cheers. We'll see you soon. Alex is going to do some yoga.
Yes, I am. This is Alex the Beer Master. We will see you all on next live stream and next video. This is Alex the Beer Master signing out. Cheers, everybody. Okay. Toodaloo. Bye bye. Toodaloo. Bye bye.